What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. I'm your host, Don J. Today I'm joined with a lot of guests. Actually, we got a packed panel. We are doing Andrew Tate. We are also doing Bishop, I forgot his name, actually.
TD
Jakes. Okay, my bad.
Put some respect on the fact.
All right, I don't know who it is. All right. And then we doing, damn, y'all made me forget. If we got cheating, let's jump into it. What it do? So starting from my right, I want you to introduce yourself, your relationship status, and your age, and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Corinthian. I'm 31. I'm single, and I'm a forex trader entrepreneur.
All right.
Hi, my name is Nardos, 26, in a relationship. I'm in real estate, and I also have an online business.
Okay. My name is Megan. I'm 25. I'm single. I'm an entrepreneur and small investor.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne, Black Gen Z Mindset, a.k.a. Quarantino to God. A real estate investor. I own a car rental business, and I'm in a relationship. I'm 27.
Rob?
Hey, what's up? Yo, I'm Rob. I'm 28. I've been on here before, but yeah, I train doctors.
Okay.
What's up? It's Nia.
Hold on, rewind. Are you single? Relationship? What?
Oh, yeah. Single.
All right.
What's up? It's Nia. I'm 21 and I do like medical stuff.
Okay.
Hey y'all, my name is Gabriella. I am single, 23 years old, medical coordinator and model.
There's a lot of medical shit in here. Okay. All right, Trent, let's go roll the first video.
Tony Stark.
This breaks all sociological orders of the culture we're living in now. Because we are raising up women to be men. And you are not applauded for your femininity. You are applauded in the contemporary society by how tough, rough, nasty, mean, aggressive, hateful, possessive you are, and you are climbing the corporate ladder, but we are losing our families. I know you can buy your own car. I know you can buy your own house, but until you create a need that I can pour into, I have no place in your life. So stop coming home bragging to me about how much you don't need me and wonder why I shy away. Oh, y'all ain't gonna talk back to me this morning.
All right, we're gonna start on this side with Gabby. Gabby, give us your thoughts on this video, as well as the question is, are people, or I guess parents, raising their kids to be better men? Men or women?
All right, so I had mixed emotions with this sermon, I guess you can say.
Wow.
I can understand like what he's talking about, like you have to stop raising, or women have to stop acting like men. I could understand that perspective, but I feel like sometimes we do have to be a little tough in a way and not be as submissive, because honestly, I feel like especially dating is not the way it used to be back then. So I feel like a lot of games are being played. So we like to toughen up our emotions and our feelings. So, and what was the other question?
The question is, are parents raising their kids to be, I guess, better men, as he said, or as men, or as better women?
As better men or better ooh, that's a good one. I could say not really, just because our parents now don't, they were raised back then, so we don't really have like the same upbringing as most people. So that's just my point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in my opinion, how can I say this? I feel like that women do need to learn not to be as tough. I mean, we do have to be tough in this like society, you know what I'm talking about, because, it's just hard to, reach out or like grow as much as a woman. And I feel like that parents do raise women to be better than men, you know what I'm talking about? I'm not talking about like, to discredit men and how, what they do, but I feel like it's better to be women. So
okay. Rob?
Honestly, when I heard this, I was like, huh? I didn't even understand the fucking question. But all I know is I heard him say, like, his women are coming home and saying some shit like, oh, like, you don't need me because I guess women are getting money now or whatever it was talking about. I don't know. I think that means, like, you're going after women who don't respect you or some shit. I don't know. If my girl saying some shit like that to me, I'm kicking her to the curb. So I don't know.
Okay.
But I didn't really understand the fucking question, I guess.
I got you then.
I personally think that men, I feel what the pastor was saying, you know what I'm saying? But I think that men have to create a space where the woman can be in her feminine. So a lot of men aren't doing that, or what's happening is a lot of women are not choosing men who are doing that. So there's not enough vetting.
They ain't ready for that one.
Yeah, there's not enough vetting going on from the woman's point of view, and then certain men are not providing that environment because they never did in the first place. So I think ultimately, if women say that they want a certain thing, they have to be able to discern who to get that from.
Okay. Nick?
Okay, so I feel like these are definitely...
Move the microphone closer to you.
These are definitely some good points. What they're saying, I also agree. Like, women, we have no choice in today's society but to be tough. And I feel like when it comes to that, actually, like, when it comes back to women saying we don't need you, it comes based off either daddy issues or mommy issues. Like, you know what I mean? So it comes from someone being absent, and that's why I feel like they have to say all the time, like, it's not like trying to push you away, but it's like they have to be like that because that's how they've had to be their whole life. Another thing he said is choosing the man. The man is definitely a factor in this, and how women also act is also a factor, I think, in both sides. As far as men, I think it's like, how I think men need to be raised to respect women, let them be free, but have a respect for them in the household too. Like, you know what I mean? They're not prisoners. It's supposed to be your wife. It's supposed to be your equal, your spouse.
Okay. Nardos?
I completely agree with everything that he said.
Okay.
Because there's a lot going on with modern women nowadays, including myself, but we're also being brought up in a single household, meaning we're seeing mom doing it all without a father. So, of course, we're ultimately aggressive.
Yeah.
And, we take care of ourselves. But I think what's really frustrating for men is women are constantly like, what do you do for me? Like, what do I get? Like, what do you bring? I can take care of myself. I have a car. I can do this. Congratulations. To me, that's called being an adult.
Yeah.
So women are becoming more and more difficult to date, honestly. So there are a lot of men. There's a lot wrong with men. But from what he's saying, there's a lot wrong with modern women. I think we're constantly picking on men, saying you guys are not men enough, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, you're not doing this. So absolutely, men are not really truly pursuing women or trying to be men, and men are leaders by nature. So if you don't let him be a man, it's kind of
redundant.
It defeats the purpose.
Yeah, exactly.
So I completely agree with everything that he was saying.
Okay.
I mean, definitely agree. Definitely agree with everything you were saying. She definitely said a lot of points that I'm pretty much just about to reiterate at the same time. In the society we live in, like you said, for whatever our reason, our social society has pushed women to try to play to play the male role in a relationship or feel the need to come with that type of energy.
Yeah.
And it's like, we can't both have that same type of energy in the same space. It's not going to work like that. But at the same time, as just being accountable for us as men, at the same time, they're also, parents aren't raising men to be men.
Got you. That's a good,
That's because the men are being raised by women.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Guarantee that's exactly why.
Yeah.
It's not that we don't know why, but it's still true, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the men aren't being raised to be men. There's so much. I hear so much wild shit come out of men's mouth that nowadays that just doesn't make sense. Doesn't even.
Okay. Like what? Damn, I don't want to get. No, we can get into. Well, like what? Give me one. Give me one example.
Just some wild shit. Just a mindset that some men have. Like, we gonna get into it.
All right, this is a warm-up round right now. All right, let's warm up.
That shit come from my mouth.
And then honestly, like, it's just so funny. Men always be like, oh, we like they don't need us. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, what?
No, like just a comment, like it's just like always like you're like, oh, you know, I don't need, like they kind of like push us aside. You know,
I don't
They make it seem like
Yeah.
there's multiple
Men say that?
women around, so they do
Remember
make
I
it
said
seem
that?
like we don't need you. There's multiple bitches that'll do this and that.
Yeah,
having
like been pushed
options-
aside.
having
Or like
options
when
is
we
different than need
like
coming
when,
about
when we
let's
do
go.
support men, when we do this, they often like to push us aside and make us like a second option. You know what I'm talking about? And then when we step up, we're like, you know what? We don't need you. We're gonna do our own stuff. That's when we're looking like, oh, she's this type of way and she's this type of way. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, more masculine, I'm guessing.
Like that's when like they see us more masculine. It's like, no, when you push us aside for such a long time, and when we finally step up, that's when we look like we're too masculine.
Okay,
But-
give me.
but-
Go
Should you
ahead.
even
Go
be in
ahead.
that position in the first place?
But the guys are usually providing most of the stuff, so we don't need them.
Yeah, no, I mean, technically we don't, like, nobody needs anybody. We can all, like, everybody can go and work hard and get some bread and shit like that, like, financially. But at the end of the day, emotionally, man needs woman, woman needs man, you know, for different reasons. So at the end of the day, like, we need each other, but there's, like, a sentiment, I think, predominantly with women that they don't need men. I don't see many men saying that they don't need women unless you're talking about in the context of a relationship where he's like fucking with other bitches. Then it's like y'all didn't negotiate the terms of y'all relationship up front. So, you know, he's doing his thing.
Is that what you meant, Nia? Because I wanted to be very clear about what you meant. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't negotiate the terms of your relationship up front, then he's gonna do whatever the fuck he wants because there are no terms, there are no rules. If y'all just fucking or y'all just fucking, then it is what it is. But I mean, if y'all haven't committed to each other and had a discussion about the terms of the relationship, then that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah. I heard you say something. You was good?
Earlier when I had just said that basically men make us feel like they have so many other options that they're basically like we can trade you in at any time.
Meaning like sexual options,
Especially men of like higher wealth too.
Gotcha.
They definitely like
Yeah, it's a car dealership up in this bitch.
But why is that though? Because we're
Doing some
literally
trade-ins.
we're saying we only need men for money. A lot of women, especially online, are talking about we're literally viewing men as just a walking ATM machine.
Yeah.
We're like, if you don't do this for me, don't do that for me. You know, what do I need? And also, women, society-wise, we get away with a lot. If I walk into Target, I see a lot of plus-size models plastered all over the place. If I go into the men's side, I don't see no fat Joe. On a frame. Like, I don't see that.
All the Hanes models got six packs.
It's just the truth that women tend to. That's why it's so hard for women to take accountability. So I think that's where the frustration is coming. We're constantly bashing men for being short, you're ugly, you're this. But the moment a man is like, well, you ain't got no titties or you don't got this, it's, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. So I just feel like men are extremely frustrated with modern women today because I feel like we don't know how to take accountability, but we expect so much from them. But what do we bring to the table, honestly, if we can't even be fit, cooperative, and feminine, which is not asking a lot. Yeah, I can pay my bills, that's fine, but I still do my womanly duty. I'm in a relationship, I play my position, and I do not mind if, I let him be a man.
I got you.
Yeah, but the girl in the blue is woke.
Yeah,
She's woke.
She's real.
She done learned something. She also said learned something.
This bitch woke.
She said something about men who have money and have options or something like that. I mean, life is about trade-offs. So if you want a man with money, he's gonna have options. Like point blank. I don't get why all these women think they're gonna get a millionaire who's just gonna be fucking them.
But we're reducing you guys to just that, though.
Yeah, but
Men
even
protect,
that's really the
men
problem.
profess.
even if there wasn't that sentiment out there, men are still going to want to have variety.
Let's get back on topic because we spraying away for a little bit. Are women becoming more masculine, like he said earlier,
For sure.
and undateable for the
Yes.
guys? To the guys that are in the room.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Okay, 100%. Oh, even the ladies agree. Okay, got you.
I mean, half of them are making more money than fucking these dudes these days, to be honest.
Got you. Now for
I mean, it ain't by doing.
it's not about the money. It's not about the money. Yeah, yeah.
But they don't need guys as much. I mean, it ain't by doing some respectable shit, but
Yeah. But
But-
that's not a lot of women.
I mean, there's a
Hold on, one at a time. One at a
flip
time.
side,
You was about to say something because you go ahead.
You said what?
You was about to say something.
It's not necessary. That's not necessarily true. It's really not about the money.
Yeah.
That's all I was trying to make sure we.
It's
keep
about the
that.
attitude.
It's really
Okay.
not about the money. It's about your mindset.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, yeah. I would say it's about the I guess the journey to get the money. That's what make you masculine, not the money itself.
yeah.
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 But you was about to say something.
I was gonna say there's also, I mean, if I'm gonna act honestly, like give a pushback, I completely agree with what he's saying. But why are women more masculine today? Why
Because we have
is
to do
that?
everything by ourselves. We are the
Yeah.
man in our relationship.
Exactly. It's because there's lack of leadership. There's lack of men actually being men. So
And that
women
was
having
hold on,
to-
pause, real
No,
quick.
I'm-
No, hold on, hold on.
I was agreeing with what he's saying.
No,
There's
I
a
got
reason
you.
as to why a lot of women are being masculine.
Damn, wait, what the fuck was that? All right, that leads into the question. That's why I paused you for a second. So now that you guys have your little things right here, is it men's fault that women are becoming more masculine? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Wait, what? What the hell am I at? What are we doing?
Is
What
it
am I voting
women's?
on?
Is it men's fault that women are becoming more masculine?
Is it-
Now we're gonna start back on this side and go back.
At the root of the problem,
Yes.
At
Okay.
the root.
Yeah. At the root, definitely.
Because when we break it down, it's not about what people do; it's about why people do it.
Okay.
So like, why is that happening? Because like she said, there's not enough men being raised as men. There's not enough men being men,
Yeah.
or even being taught how to be men in
Yeah.
a relationship, how to lead. So that forces these women to have a larger pool to choose from of ain't shit niggas.
Gotcha.
Just to be real, or boys, as I call them. You know what I'm saying? Like they can only choose from all these little boys with these little boy mindsets. So now they can't.
I wouldn't say that's the only choice, but that's what they're attracted to. That's what I would say. That's what they're attracted to.
Yeah.
That's what they like. That's what
they put in front of them too.
That's what's marketed as what is masculine.
Yep.
When in all actuality it's not. So I think that you have to know how to identify what a man is before you even start dating as a woman. But oftentimes they're just going based off of what's marketed to them as what a man is. You know?
No, we a woman knows what a man is. We know. Trust me, we know what a man is. A man leads. He doesn't say, when are you gonna call me? He makes decisions. He's a man. We don't have to teach him how to be a man. It's just something about his masculinity that's extremely attractive. That's why there are a few men that have a plethora of women, to choose from. Why? Because maybe that guy checks all the boxes that everybody wants him. So there is a lack of leadership, like you said. That's why a lot of women are having to step up. We have to be. I've seen a lot of feminine men, and I'm sorry, I'm not into those type of guys. And the society is also pushing for men to be more and more feminine.
Yeah.
So there's a lot wrong, and that
Okay,
is
that's
why.
woke.
I think
Okay, and then go ahead. Yeah.
There's a truth, and that is why women have to step up. It's not because we want
And
to
put
be
a microphone close to you.
It's
Yeah.
not because we want to be
The fuck
masculine.
is
There's
wrong
no
with
woman
She
in
got
here that
the bottom.
doesn't
Yes.
want to be in our feminine energy. I'm pretty sure we all do, but we have to step up because there's lack of leadership. I think that's why.
All right.
I was just gonna say, definitely when a man is a good man, women, I really do believe, naturally submit to a good man, and that's how you know that they're coming. You feel protected by them. You feel like you don't feel like you're below them. You feel equal with them. You feel safe, protected. You'll naturally want to submit. Oh, wait, I thought I
No,
forgot
you're
for a
good.
second.
I think you're good.
Oh, I'm just saying you'll naturally want to submit to a good man.
Yeah, I just don't agree because like there are plenty of good men out here. Like there are a lot of good men out here. The fact of the matter is women just aren't choosing them.
Yep.
Because they may not check off certain boxes. So, like I said, there's plenty of good men out here, good masculine men, but if you don't check off a certain box for a lot of these modern women, then they're not going to choose you point blank. So a lot of these guys are just being overlooked, and they could be the best guy in the world, and he ain't gonna cheat on you, he ain't gonna do no crazy shit, he's not a fuck boy and all this other shit. But
you're not giving him the time of day
because he's not attractive or he's not checking off, you know, whatever you got on your checklist. That's why you're not seeing those guys, because those guys are pretty much invisible to you.
Okay, Rob.
I'm guessing the question was more like why.
The question was the original question was
y'all saying
just,
a lot of theoretical shit where you're saying like men and women in like specific roles, which
Yes.
like I mean I don't really like agree with whatever all that shit is. But I'm guessing the question was more of like why are girls being more independent?
Yep.
And
No, you said masculine, more masculine.
Yeah,
not
masculine.
independent.
well, I that's what you guys mean by masculine, correct?
Nah.
Is by independent.
I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say.
I wouldn't say that either. Yeah, nah.
So what,
Wait, hold on.
what do you mean? What do you mean by masculine then?
I think that a lot of women use independent as being masculine.
Well,
but
I'm asking
that's
you.
not-
What do you mean? Like when you say masculine?
Act like a
masculine-
man.
Like being
To simplify
argumentative, getting loud, maybe even getting physical, just barking, combative, like being
Propose to a man.
disrespectful.
I mean, I feel like I don't feel like that's
Literally taking on that man's role.
I don't
Like
feel
taking
like
on the man's
I don't
role.
feel like that's some new thing. So I
Our
don't
grandparents are not doing that.
there's no
I'm
way.
sorry.
know. I mean, I don't know. Were you there? I mean, but I mean, I don't think that's like some new thing.
You can tell by the dynamics.
Hold on, let me
of the
finish. Let me
relationship.
finish.
As far as like the independence, I don't think that has anything to do with like men or women. I think like social media and like just how like the way things have like been influenced have like changed why girls are more independent now. They're making more money because of like social media. They see a lot of the different options out there. Just a multitude of different things. Like they don't like they're making more money. They don't need like to follow those like society guidelines of like needing a guy now.
Yeah.
A lot less girls like are having kids, so they don't like so because of the, like having less kids, they're like focusing more on their like careers, like so they don't need guys as much. I don't know. There's like a multitude of reasons. I don't think it has anything to do with like men or women, like what they're doing.
Touche. Yeah.
But as far as like the barking and shit, I don't know. That's just like I feel like that's just kind of like a cultural thing. I don't know. Like that's like I don't think that has like anything to do with like some like new age thing. Like people are just suddenly doing that. Like
Okay.
I mean, like whenever I feel like with the independence comes that type of stuff. Like so because girls are becoming more independent because of those outside things that I just said.
Yeah.
Like when you are more independent and you don't need other people, you are going to speak up and say shit. Like because like when you're not independent and you need someone else for things, you're not going to speak up because you're like, I don't want to fuck this up.
Yeah.
So
I would actually agree with that.
You can still speak up and still be. I lost you there. So being outspoken means what? You can be cooperative. I'm very outspoken.
I'm saying a lot of people don't like speak up because they're afraid of fucking up with the hand that's feeding them. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like don't bite the hand that feeds you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you don't think
That should be a
relationships have
dynamic in the
changed?
relationship.
You don't think? I don't think relationships have changed.
Yeah, like
I mean, the relationships have changed in like a multitude of ways because like there's so many different factors coming in now. Like you didn't have to worry about like people hitting up your girl on Instagram and like other social media factors. I mean, like
or a man being a woman.
I don't even know what that means.
I mean,
What is a woman? What is a man?
There's a point to that. Like there is too much access. That is one part that is huge problem when it comes to relationships. And
A lot
dating
has
society.
changed.
Because
Sorry.
I mean, look, my parents are older, so I learned from an older generation. So
Same.
they didn't have access to people like that. You didn't have access. I couldn't go pick up my phone and just be able to talk to somebody across the world.
Yeah.
Like right now. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to have that much access. Yeah, everybody's always had these different options, but you couldn't see them.
Yeah.
Like, yes, those options were always out there, but you couldn't
That's
pick up
true.
your
Our
phone and scroll
grandparents
through
would
it.
hit a refresh.
And go find them and pick them.
True.
Or swipe right a million times until you say, ooh, I like this. You feel
Having
me? Like,
options,
you can't do that.
Having options and having money isn't the issue. That doesn't cause
It's
a woman
not.
to be masculine. It's about the demeanor. It's about the way that you carry yourself. And I think a lot of women are becoming more masculine in their demeanor, okay? Like the way that they address people, less pleasant. You know what I'm saying?
We're
be
more
around.
aggressive.
What do you mean? Like, give an example.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, like,
you got women dropping all types of, and I'm not saying you can't, speak how you want, but it's women out here dropping all types of F-bombs in public and shit like that.
Maybe that just shows the type of girls you go after, though.
No, it's not.
Ain't no girl saying shit like that.
Hold on. This is strictly.
Hold on, one at a time. One mic. Rob. One mic.
This is strictly observation. This is not women that I'm trying to deal with. If a woman is acting wild and masculine, I'm not even going to be in the
So
vicinity.
saying fuck is a problem.
I'm just saying maybe the class of women we go after is different.
It's not ladylike.
I mean, I ain't really tripping about how she talk.
I'm not tripping, but I'm just saying it's masculine.
Wait, hold on.
She got a mouth on her.
I'm not tripping. I'm
Hold
just saying it's masculine.
on. Pause. You say you're not tripping about how a female talks.
I mean, if she curses, like, it just depends. Like, it's about having class and time and place.
If she has a potty mouth, I'm not taking her to my parents.
Well, like I said, like, everybody's dynamic is
There's a
different.
time and a place.
Yeah,
People can be
time and place
chameleons.
dynamic is
They
different.
can go
Like,
professional and go
the
cuss
type of
somebody
women
out
that I
the
can bring
next
around
day.
my mother is different. So, like, I understand, but I understand what you're saying. Though.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying. But I was trying to reiterate and back up your point when you was just before that. When you were saying, damn, I just lost my train of thought.
Hold on, real quick. We got some super chats. I don't want to lose these super chats real quick. Of House of Matrix. Oh, you back. Boy, he says, hey, Don. Been gone because I was in basic training. Well, congratulations. I just graduated. Keep grinding. I missed the show. Thank you. Bye. House of Matrix, again, he says, women say they don't need a man. Stop the cap. Like, well, exactly. They do.
Yeah, facts. That's what I was saying. I said they do.
Yeah.
We don't need them.
Wait, what?
I was saying we don't need the girls. Like,
yeah, we need men. We need women for procreation, not to survive. All right. House of Matrix sends another super chat. Says, woman. What'd you say?
It's just so crazy that women are just looked at as that the only use that we are is to procreate.
Yeah.
No, I'm just speaking in a gen. I'm just speaking.
Think about it.
dogs
You
that love
think it sucks?
unconditionally.
You think it sucks being like looked at for money and guys be like, oh, girls, think about it being flipped and men been wanting you to procreate and sex for decades and decades.
No, I agree. Yeah.
Now men are just kind of getting a taste of how it feels to be flipped on the other side. Now women,
I agree.
Honestly, my dad wouldn't be anybody without my mother. So I think it's like the new
Women bring
age,
so much
immature men are the ones. Little boys say they don't need a woman, but men know that they need us. We both need each other, like you said, naturally.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy to say that. You guys.
I mean,
and that's what we're saying. We don't
need is
there's
different than want.
Yes.
There's
and
a
optimal.
battle of the sexes. Have you guys noticed, especially like online?
true,
They're
yeah.
like men versus women.
I'm
or
doing
like,
that right now.
I don't know where the division, like why
That's
it's
part of the
so.
problem.
Why is it like I'm so
created this
confused as to
competition.
Hold on,
why
let's
there's
pause.
so much
I got super chats. Hold on,
animosity.
artist. House of Matrix, he says, woman killed Shivery. That actually might be true. All right. And Javi Max in the building. I see you in the super chat as well. But Trent, we got to go to the next subject because we run out of time. So let's go to the if I get caught cheating. If you're watching this video, make sure you like, smash that like button, smash that motherfucking like button. Make sure you do the audio thing. So while he's doing that, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Sir Yeetus is in the house as well. Javi Mack is in the house. What's up, boy? Solo is back in the house. What's up, boy?
Shout out Solo.
Yes, sir.
If I get caught cheating, that don't mean I don't love you. Fucking them girls, I was gon' say it again. If I get caught cheating, that don't mean I don't love you. Fucking them girls, I know you ain't gonna let one little fuck from the mess all this up. Don't let one mistake, all this away, all this away. One little fuck, mess all this up. Don't let one mistake, take all this away.
All right, you can pause it right there. We can start with Gabby. What are your thoughts? Let's get it.
Yeah, that's kind of toxic. Yeah, I feel like first of all, you won't even be thinking about cheating if you was happy in your relationship. Let's just keep that.
That's not true.
What do you mean that's not true?
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm serious. You're saying that just because I'm cheating, that means that I don't love you? Like, that doesn't make any sense. If you love somebody, you wouldn't even think about hurting them like that.
Yeah, but sometimes a girl just be looking fine as hell. She be walking.
And she just be looking fine as hell. So you're just looking. Okay, so
look, if my girl catch me cheating, that means she too damn nosy, and I can't be. I can't be.
So you cheated before.
I can't be dating a girl who too damn nosy.
So you cheated before.
That's not what
I'm asking you a question. Did you cheat before?
Plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth. Okay. All right. So yeah, that just doesn't make any sense. I feel like if you, first of all, you should not be in a relationship with somebody that you know that you. You should not be in a relationship with somebody when you know that's not who you want for real. You know, because if you have somebody in front of you, that's all you want. You won't even look the other way. Okay. You know, that just doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna just let you get it off, and then we're gonna go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
Me too. It's just like, first of all, it's toxic, and that's not love. Like, that's just not love is. Like, no, if you cheat, that means you don't love the person.
Yep.
Okay. Rob?
I mean, I think you can cheat and still love the person because men are more physical, women are more emotional. Like if a girl cheats on you, it's usually a little more fucked up of a scenario. They're more likely to fuck your best friend. Guys, we're gonna fuck a stranger. So like, it's totally different. Totally different.
Yeah.
So you would cheat?
Motherfucker, I'm not. That's not the question.
Yeah, my thing on the whole cheating situation is, I mean, the song is absolutely correct. You know, a man can absolutely love his woman and still have sex with another woman because we don't equate our sex with love. Whereas most of the time, you know, if a woman is fucking with a guy that she really fucks with and respects, she fucks him because she wants him to fuck with her, like heavy, like she wants to love him. So I think that when it comes to women, that they associate sex more with their love, okay? That's why they say, oh, I'm giving all of myself to you. You know what I'm saying? And men, genetically, we want variety, okay? So that is something that is biologically ingrained into us. Another thing is, women are already sharing men. Every single woman here listening to my voice on the internet, on the panel, if you're single and you're sexually active, you're already sharing a man. So my thing is, once you get a man who's actually willing to provide security for you, which is what you want ultimately, why are you putting these constraints on him when you were willing to share your body with a guy who was a rando who you didn't, see long term, but now when you get with a guy that you're really, seeing a future with, you're trying to put these restrictions on him. But you gave the best part of yourself to a man who you required nothing from.
Ladies in the room, y'all want to push back?
Crickets.
Crickets.
It's just such a double standard.
Okay, like what? Talk to me. It's your turn anyway.
Because it's like men, they always like to bring a woman down if they are single and doing their thing. And like if you're grown, you're grown. If you want to go have sex, that doesn't make you a less of a person. Like
it doesn't make you less of a person.
It doesn't make you like less of a wife, and it's just such a double standard that men can
go more
all around, but men can go
it's still on topic. No, it's still on topic.
It definitely hurts your ability to get a husband and keep that husband. So if you know that, which most women do know that, they don't care. So as a man, like I said, you're already sharing a man who's not doing shit for you, but then you want a man who's willing to, do everything for you. You want to constrain him, but you're not constraining that guy who's not doing shit for you, but you're giving the best part of yourself to that man.
Well, I can do the exact same thing. I'm talking about like before. It's like
Yeah, you can, and you'll get dumped.
Okay, so I'm supposed to allow that for him, but for me, I get dumped.
It's not about allowing, because that's, I think, getting away from the question whether it's acceptable or whether it's possible. I think we're getting away from what the question is.
Okay,
like what he's saying in the video is absolutely logically true.
Yes,
right.
It's true technically. Now, do we agree with it? Like the mentality? No, I can't necessarily say I agree with the mentality, but yeah, it's true. I can definitely, and the reason why this can happen is like this. Like as a man, especially knowing the type of man I am, like I can definitely sleep with a different woman and have zero feelings for her and
Facts.
still love you. That's definitely possible. Now, at the same time, the reality of the situation is, which is why it's not about what people do, it's about why people do it. At the end of the day, the reality of the situation is, I don't need to be in the relationship that I'm in the fucking first place. If I can even get to the capacity where I will go and do that. That's the problem.
Hold on, I gotta push back on that.
It's about the partner.
Yeah.
No, it's not true. It's about what. It's about the partners. It's
I mean,
about the people you choose. Like,
the girls I'm with know they're going to be bringing other girls to inviting them with us. You know what I mean? So
that's if that's like something that you guys set in your relationship. I've done
Okay,
that.
But people also see sex differently. So some people don't even some people are very sexually open, like swingers, etc. You go to other countries, and it's crazy because the naked body is art, and here it's like you have to cover it up from every angle. So it's kind of
you better be wearing that burqa when you go out.
What do you mean
Can't
cover up?
show
Where are they covering up? I don't see where they're covering up.
It's a shame. I'm saying that I'm just explaining and putting perspective on how different people would think. Nudie is beautiful over here. It's art. New beaches. It's great.
I mean, it's
over
art here too. It's Playboy.
No, but it's not. It's more. It's more. What's it called?
Right. OnlyFans.
It's more the woman.
To
see the woman's body naked, people would freak out and be like, "It's so unacceptable." In other places, they have statues of naked women.
I mean,
have you ever seen that Instagram?
Well, hold on. We're getting away from the topic. Let's get back to the topic. And we was at Nardos.
Right.
Nardos, can a man cheat on his girl and still love his girl?
I didn't get to say anything.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Nardos. Megan, can a man cheat on his girl and still love his girl?
Yes, honestly, I really do agree with the men as far as men do really think differently. And I do think that if a woman cheats, it is more emotionally deeper than when a man does it. Sadly, that's just what women have to deal with from men, is that you guys just...
Why are you pointing at me?
No.
She pointed at me. What the fuck?
No, but I'm just saying, that's sadly what we have to deal with, is just knowing that you're always wanting an attraction.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So.
Okay.
So yeah, I agree. What they said, a man can love a woman and still cheat. I think sex is completely meaningless to men. We've had this conversation on a different podcast. Women were more of an emotional being. Men are not. Now, does that mean women have to tolerate cheating? No. But do women put up with a lot? Absolutely. I've taken back a cheating man. Men don't really tolerate a lot when it comes to us women, so it is unfair. But yes, sex can be absolutely meaningless. A man can cheat and still take care of his responsibilities and his duties and make sure that you're good. That does not mean he doesn't love you.
Damn straight, I want to date you.
And then you go ahead. Same question.
I mean, like I said, yes, it can be done. A man can, you know what I'm saying, you can cheat and still love your girl. That doesn't make it right.
Okay.
But it can, logically be done, yeah.
Yeah, it's about negotiating the terms of your relationship, like I said earlier. As a man, if you have to establish that up front. Obviously, it's not cheating if you're telling the truth and you're being truthful.
So what's the negotiation? I'm gonna cheat. I can cheat. You can't. We're in an open relationship.
Yes.
I get what he's saying.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. You said open for both?
If
It can be.
No, open.
No, I'm talking about you. I'm asking you a specific question.
No.
Not open for
Okay.
now.
All right.
It doesn't work both ways. A woman cannot be open.
No, not the same way.
Y'all don't want us to be. You guys want an open relationship for yourself.
If you are, your heart won't be in the relationship.
Because mainly in poly relationships, it's mainly one guy and a bunch of women. It's
Talk your shit, man.
Yeah.
It's never really flipped. So when you think of it like that, it's like we have to submit and just you can go procreate and have your seeds everywhere. And
a man will not share his
but
women.
you don't see women with fucking 10 husbands. It just doesn't
It won't work. It's too many men
you're right, it
around.
won't work.
It's too many men around the situation. If a woman is fucking multiple men, there's gonna be one guy who might get jealous about it, get violent about it. It's going to get.
How you gonna know who the dad is?
Wives that they still get into it. I watch
And then real quick, because Gabby said at the beginning that the guy can't. So I want to hear Gabby's take on your thoughts on now that everyone said they should.
I mean, I'm still gonna stick to my perspective. I mean, I'm just saying.
Hold on, but pause. If guys are telling you we can have sex, that is possible, that we can completely love you, be willing to die for you, etc., but we'll still go fuck that other bitch and still love you, how can you not change your perspective if us men are telling you that?
And I'm a fucker good.
Because she's looking at it from her point of view.
No, hold on. Let her answer. Go ahead.
Because I know how
There are so many other men in this world, and there is like
you think
4 of y'all that's just agreeing.
Let's keep it real though.
So-
You don't have access to those men. Like a lot
No,
of women
there
say,
are men that don't have access to them. No, what if
No, he didn't mean it in that way. He didn't mean it in that way.
I'm not saying that you can't attract those men. I'm just saying women say, "Oh, there's 7 billion people in the world. Where you gonna
That's
go? You
true.
gonna go to India and fuck with an Indian? You
She
gonna go
can.
try and fuck? Yeah, you can, but you're not gonna do that.
I ain't gonna cap.
We just
Hold on.
We can go. I want to catch her a
You're not
fight.
gonna.
Just because I want to stir the pot. Just because I want to stir the pot. There's some
Y'all are
slight truth to
literally
what
digging
he
like so deep
says.
into it. Like I said before, there are so many people in this world.
No, hold on.
I'm
Hold
not
on.
gonna get like information just from 4 of y'all and just change
But
it
it's not 4 of us.
automatically.
It's not 4 of us. It's literally hundreds of people that's on the stream right now. It's going to be thousands that watch the stream. If majority of men are telling you, "Hey, I can be willing to die for you, protect you, provide for you, etc., and still fuck somebody
And still
else,
get my dick
and
sucked,
still
bro.
get your dick
Okay,
sucked." Well,
so
hold
you're
on.
saying that-
Gabby, hold on. And still love you, then at some point it's on you to take accountability that, hey, my thought process might be a little fucked up and misconstrued because men are actually thinking this way. That's my overall point.
That doesn't mean we have to accept it.
I'm not
To
saying you have
women,
to accept it.
it's
I wanna be very clear.
disrespectful for us, though.
Yes,
can't
I
say
get it.
it's I'm just changing my perspective.
Hold on, one at a time. One at a time. Go
Point.
ahead, Corey.
We're
Yeah.
saying the question wasn't, is it right?
Yes.
The question was, is it possible?
Thank you.
It is.
But it is
And we-
right. It's right. It's right for a man's mental health.
Oh God. Oh God. Well, hold on. Let Gabby finish. Go ahead, Gabby.
Yeah.
So what are you asking me exactly? Like, is my perspective changed?
No. I'm not even asking you that. I'm just
Okay.
letting you know, from a person to person, from me to you. If men are telling you something, you should listen. That's why I have this whole podcast in general. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I'm listening, but you asked, what was my perspective of it, and I said it's still the same. I am listening, and
Okay.
I'm taking notes mentally.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, that's what I think right now.
Okay,
All
I
right.
got you. Say
Yeah.
yes. Now you said something about fucking
This man's
mental health or something. What'd you say?
It's right for a man's mental health. Sexual variety, and sexual access
You have
for
to
a
fuck
man.
multiple women to be acceptable.
Sexual
to be mentally
variety,
right, but
excuse
it's so wrong.
me. Sexual variety and sexual access is very important to a man's mental health. Why do you think that we see all these dudes crashing out and spazzing out, going into places and airing shit out? Because most of those guys do not have sexual access. So
What do you explain?
Hold on. No. I get what you mean. Can you explain a little bit better?
school shooters.
'Cause I know what you're talking about. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But can you explain it better for the?
essentially, the school shooters are not getting pussy.
Yeah, that's what I was
And
saying.
they're fucking pissed off, and they're raging,
They're insults.
and that's why I'm telling you that. Incels. But even though I don't believe in an incel, you can go and fly to the Bunny Ranch right now and get you some pussy. But what they want,
Bunny Ranch.
Yeah.
Tokyo Valentino, right?
Okay, exactly. What they want is a woman's genuine desire. So.
Yes.
It's very essential to a man's mental health to, if not only have sexual access, that's the first step, but then, once you start succeeding in
I guess
life,
we go back to men needing women.
Yeah,
There we go.
And I never said that they didn't.
You guys is literally men need women.
No, they do. They do.
Absolutely.
And women need
whether
men.
it's the desire, whether us finding y'all attractive.
I agree.
A man doesn't go and buy a Ferrari for his homeboys. You guys don't go get a haircut. Or
that's part of
majority
problem
is to
today, too.
attract women. Everything that y'all do is for us women. So stop making us feel like we're obsolete.
We never said that. What the fuck?
Well,
Yeah.
she was.
Do you think people buy
I
all
don't
the
believe
cars?
that.
They do everything they do just for women?
No.
Unless you're
I have
doing it for
multiple
other
cars.
men.
No, I
Yeah.
have
I mean,
multiple
that's a lot
cars.
of undercovers.
What do you mean?
All right, hold on. One at a time. One at a time. One at a time. One at a time.
Himself.
One at a time. Go ahead, Rob. And then Meg, you were saying something.
I just
No, I'm just saying there's just a
You
lot
think
of
when a girl is wearing booty shorts, can she do it for herself?
no.
Majority of people think we're doing it for y'all, right?
You are
But
doing
we
it
can
for
say
me.
the same thing. We can get our hair done, wear tight clothes for us.
Do you think most guys are
Same thing,
way too
apples
much
and
in the...
oranges. I said the same thing, and he got he's like, oh, I can't be buying Ferraris for myself.
So
I wasn't done, so
okay,
don't shush
you
me.
were interrupting me. What you mean?
Oh God, one at a time. All right.
What you mean?
Nardos, did you finish? Who? I don't even know who started. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I was just gonna say. So look, since a young boy, as a man, I was collecting Tonka trucks. I was collecting Hot Wheels. Men like things. We don't buy a car because I'm gonna get
Literal
bitches in the car.
facts. Yes.
We buy these cars because for one, a lot of men are very interested in cars, very interested in reconstructing engines, doing all of the work for themselves.
That's what I was gonna get at.
That's not what I was talking about.
Men are very
That is what you were
tactical
talking about.
and very handy with the things that they buy, and we buy them for a reason. We're not buying them for a girl. Now we know that it will be a conduit to getting more girls and it will attract women, but we don't do that for that. Whereas women get dressed and dolled up and wear the makeup and wear their booty shorts.
How can you say that with your entire chest? We're women right here sitting here saying that's not the case. Yeah, that's crazy.
One at a time. One at a time. No, one at a time. One at a
You
time.
can't listen when you interrupt somebody. So I would advise you, if you want to listen. If you want to interrupt, then I'll shut the fuck up. Okay? But at the end of the day, men do things for a certain reason, okay? Women do things for attention. They do the dolling up and all that shit and wearing the booty shorts for attention.
Yep.
They're going out to look good so that they can feel like they still got it.
Okay.
Just like how you can be loud and wrong, I can be very loud and wrong and say men do all these things for women too.
Because when I was louder, the person who's in
Let her finish.
Because I was playing with makeup at 13 and 12, I was not attracted to boys at all. I couldn't care less.
That's because your mother told you you had to wear it to attract the men.
Don't worry about who told me to do what. But I'm just saying there are a lot of women who do certain things for us. It's not to seek attention of men. That's not. And you guys are literally telling us, no, this is what it is. But us women are telling you, no, this is how I do it.
So let me
She's
ask you
saying the
this.
same thing, and you're saying, no, you're wrong. So you guys don't even
Let me
listen to
ask
us
you this.
either.
Let me ask
I
you
guess
this.
That's why I made the show. I'm trying to get common ground.
That's why there is an issue between
Yes.
men and women, because men fail to understand women. Women are also failing to understand men.
Can I
Now
ask you a
pause.
question?
No, pause real quick. We got hella super chats. I'm gotta catch up on actually.
Okay.
Kapil says chick in blue, masculine as fuck. I guess he's talking about Nardos.
Hi.
Anything. Wisdom says in super chat. He says if you beliefs are men and women are the same, then of course you fail to observe the differences. Facts. When it comes to intersexual dynamic, I'm sorry, I put dynamics in there. Intersexual relationships, you have to learn differences or you'll fail. I agree. Thank you for that super chat. Sir Yeetus is in the building. He sends a super chat. He says, women, whether you like it or not, your comfortable lifestyle you have right now is because of men. That's facts. Look around you. You will always need men. That's facts. Solo TV sends a super chat. What up, boy? It's been a minute.
Gang.
Yes, facts. We need each other, but But the Jezebel spirit is strong in the modern woman. They'd rather be with a jump off and a thought for a rich dude than a housewife for a working dude. Ladies, what are your thoughts on that? I actually want to hear your thoughts on that real quick.
They'd rather be a jump off for a thought.
Yeah.
You say you'd rather be a jump off and a thought for a rich dude than a housewife to a working dude, like a hard working 9-to-5, maybe blue collar guy.
I think that's not really true.
Which one would you pick? If you had to choose right now, which one would you choose?
So if you want me to be really honest.
Right now.
If you had to choose right now.
What are you choosing? That's the real question.
If I'm going to say what I would choose, because I have dealt with both sides.
Come to the mic.
I've dealt with
There you
a broke guy.
Uh-huh.
I've dealt with someone that made as much money as me.
Yeah.
And then I've dealt with someone that's made more.
Gotcha.
Me personally, if I'm going to have to still deal with what men do, I'm going to go find someone that makes it worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's just that.
Nardos?
I'm not gonna be nobody's side piece or get disrespected. I'll be with a working man, and a 9-to-5 does not mean broke. A working man does not mean struggling. There are plenty of men who working jobs doing absolutely just fine. I would rather a man who's gonna come home to me, respect me, make sure my emotional needs are being met, not just sexually. There are a lot of things that men bring to the table besides just money.
Of course.
I can buy anything that I want for myself. So I don't just look at men as, somebody to pay my bills. I look at it as somebody I can confide in, my best friend, we can do things. So that's how I look at a man's value. And also, I'm a very girly girl. I don't want to do certain things. And my man likes to help around the house. So, yeah, I would rather a working man who's going to be there for me than a wealthy man who have
okay.
to share with 10 bazillion women.
Okay,
But broke
Gabby.
people cheat all the time too. So
True.
it really doesn't matter. It doesn't
Not
matter
all.
the caliber.
Oh, God. Hold on, that's not a question. Let's stay on topic. Let's stay on topic. Gabby, which one would you choose?
Yeah, I have to agree. I'd rather be with a working dude. Like, I feel like side chicks and side hoes are being so normalized. And I feel like a lot of men think it's every woman, in my opinion. I would want to, of course, have a man that respects me, and, I'm able to know that I have somebody that respects me, and, it's nothing it's more than sex, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Me too. I'll cook, I'll clean, I'll do whatever.
Okay.
But
And then, hold on, you about to say something? Who's supposed to
I'm just gonna say, like, if you're, like I said earlier, if you're single as a woman and you're sexually active, you're already sharing the man.
Going back to
So what the? I just don't get it.
Hold on real
Wait,
quick.
who was that?
And let me finish this. I need a woman to cook, clean, affection, and throw it back every night.
Facts.
Stupid, bro.
I was
You was about to
gonna
say
say,
something.
we talk a lot about like these relationships and keeping people on. Like what about like the people who like I don't date because I don't want to fucking. If I had to like live with someone every day, like the girl in the blue, I would fucking shoot myself in the face. I want to like what happened? Why can't we talk about how we go out and pick up ass like on the street and the people that like I don't need all these qualities in a girl when I'm just gonna have her for one night. You know what I mean?
So you're
Like,
you're not dating.
You're
type
not
shit.
thinking long term.
No.
You're just not at the point in your life where you're actually.
Yeah, but most of
Right.
us want a life
That's what I'm
companion.
saying.
Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's keep it a buck. I mean, you're just not
Everything
at that age yet,
gets
so I
old.
get it, but you're just not at that age yet. But when you get to that age, you get to that level that you're ready to actually, start your family and go that route, then yeah, your perspectives definitely gonna change.
I don't even think. I
yeah.
actually don't think that. If you for example, you meet a girl tonight, she fine as fuck, she cool as fuck to hang around. You telling me you're not gonna continue hanging around with her over and over and over again?
I can't. Yes, I'm gonna be hanging with her, but she gonna be in my rotation. I don't care about her qualities because I'm not hanging with her on that like deep level. She gonna be in my
Gotcha.
rotation.
That's my point.
Have you
She
ever
gonna be
been in a
That's not where you
relationship?
at,
She gonna be the Monday girl, then you got the Tuesday. I don't care about fucking Monday when it ain't Monday. You know what I mean? Like
Gotcha.
I don't care. Like we're in and out. We're doing business. It's a fucking tennis match. Like you fucking shake hands when you fucking leave. Like
Okay,
Like
say less.
like why are all these people like we talking about all this shit about people?
Because everybody has
we're
different
talking about
desires and
relationships.
wants
We're talking
and
about
needs.
How
relationships
many
and
people
dating.
actually want relationships these days?
I'm
Ain't
in
nobody.
one.
Most
I
people
think
want relationships.
I would say most people
Most
do.
people want relationships.
I would think most
And
people do.
That's why
You
these
think most
podcasts
people-
are. Yes, that's why these podcasts are so popular because most of the time women are not being told the truth about a man's true nature and how men
Yep.
really operate and really think. So there's like a thirst for not only women understanding how men think, but there's also a thirst for men saying these things and seeing how women react to it.
And I
That's
feel
facts.
like men don't really understand us women too, though.
Yeah, that's why I made the show. But hold on real quick. Hold on
I
real
wish
quick.
we could do a chat poll though on like most of you people want like rotation of ass or do you want a relationship? That's what I want to know.
I think it's probably a mixture of both. I would say a mixture of both.
Yeah.
But hold on, I got super
Like,
chats.
how old are you that you need to go have sex that much and have a rotation?
The rotation.
And that's fine.
Hold on, everyone, pause. We got to get close to the super chats, so we got to finish the show up. All right, Capel says men and women are not the same, ladies. Y'all don't get it. That's facts. Just men and women are just not the same. All right,
We never said we were the same.
well, okay. Solo says modern women are twerk specialists, but can't even make you a sandwich. These women are going outside. Roe versus Wade. They govern. Told y'all straighten it up. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's actually
Straighten
facts.
what up?
Meaning like be very selective with who you fuck with.
The promiscuity.
I've never had an abortion.
All right.
Well, you're
All right. Solo TV sends another one. He says a vibrator. Hold on. A vibrator is a woman's best friend in 2022. Solo just going in.
and a man's hand is his best friend, Rosie Palm.
Yeah.
His entire life.
Solo says another super chat. He says the Simps and Tyrone have ruined modern women. That's actually true. I would agree. Capel says another super chat. He says monogamy is a social construct, ladies. Ooh, ladies, what are your thoughts on that, real quick?
They love them social constructs.
I guess not. All right, moving
No,
on.
but on the Tyrone one though, I agree with that because all the simps have boosted these girls' egos so much.
Yes.
They get all these fucking little white knights and simps,
Yes.
like begging at them all in their DMs, like kissing at their feet. It makes girls think they're total hot shit when they ain't.
That is true.
That is true. That is true.
Would you be
Remember I
okay
said
with
before,
somebody?
access?
Doesn't he have a mother? Like, speak like this.
Oh, you got to put the mic to your.
You gotta speak. Yeah, you gotta. All right, Black Panthers. Is that Black Panther, right? I love y'all, but stop the cap. Men absolutely status signal for women.
Absolutely.
That's true. That's not the only reason we buy cars, jewelry, etc. But men do status signal.
Thank you. That was my point.
I agree, Cease. All right, starting with can we go to that first lyric real quick, Trent? On the YouTube video. And while he's doing that, I'm about to say, while he's doing that, like the fucking video, we just hit 300 in this motherfucker.
308, baby.
Let's get it.
Get them likes up.
Because I just want to touch on this and then I'll wrap up. Yeah, go to the lyrics and then just zoom in. The first line, the very first line. All right, Gabby. Very first line. What are your thoughts?
You want me to read it?
Yeah, you can read it.
You wouldn't want me if you thought I never had hoes. Women like men, other women like. That's just something that everyone knows. You wouldn't want me if you thought I never had hoes. Honestly, I really don't know how to answer this.
No, what are your thoughts?
What are my thoughts?
Do you think it's true? Do you think it's false? Because I know you said earlier that you don't want a guy to be out here doing all this stuff and etc.
Okay, women like men, other women like.
If a guy's not out getting hoes, a girl's gonna think he's a loser.
That's true. No woman want a man that no other women want.
Yes,
that's the
But
truth.
some men are just selective and they choose to not just be like that. And that makes.
I mean, they select
the guy doesn't have to be. The guy doesn't have to actually be out there getting girls, but they want.
They have to be
girls.
getting attention.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be getting attention from other girls. Facts.
If you've seen him with like a beautiful woman, you would literally look at him twice. You've never seen him before, but now you're like, damn, how did he get her? It's the truth. It works.
Okay, and then starting on this side, actually, I want to get your final thoughts and then your IG.
Final thoughts on what, this line?
No, the whole video.
Oh, I mean, I think that shit is. I think
the whole show actually.
I think they just be tripping out, bro. These niggas just be tripping out, bro. Like they just do too much.
You talking about men? You talking about women?
Yeah, bro. Like, okay, cool. We understand that that's a fact, but bro, why are you making a fucking song about it?
No, I'm not even talking about just a song. I'm talking about the whole show, as in the when we started with Bishop about the masculine, etc. So it's basically final thoughts on the whole show and then your IG.
In that case, I think that on a lot of the topics we talked about today, I think some of the women here have stubborn mindsets and mentalities surrounding it, and are not necessarily being open to understanding and actually learning from men about men.
We're talking about you, Blue.
Oh my God!
I actually wasn't, but
yeah, he wasn't.
But for real, and then you can catch me on IG at I am Corinthian.
Okay, Nardos.
I'm not afraid for people to disagree with me. I actually like people who disagree with me. We all have different experiences in life, so we may have different opinions. I respect it. I am the way that I am because God knows whatever experiences that I may have. I always do listen. But yeah, I've learned a couple things tonight. But another thing, I do feel like men are extremely clueless when it comes to women. And that's why y'all are frustrated, in the comment section, talking out of your asses. Probably you've never had any women in your life. But yeah, I feel like women should listen more to men and vice versa. I think men should also try and understand women more.
Okay, I like that. What's your IG?
Nardos Daily.
All right.
So I can basically agree. I think that both sides need to learn how to comprehend each other because it's like basically we're just in a whole run around circle. Like no one ever wants to comprehend what they're saying, and like everyone is entitled to like their own opinions and how they feel, and it is good to actually disagree with people. You can't have people that agree with you all the time. You have to have these conversations so that you can kind of maybe start to perceive things or maybe open a new way of thinking. And I think that's actually how you learn and grow in life, is like disagreeing. But yeah, my Instagram is moneymeg with 3 Y's.
All right.
And for whoever's in the comments saying take the wig and makeup off.
No, we don't address. You already know this. We don't address the comments.
No way.
Ain't super chats.
You're a simp.
Go ahead. We don't address the comments and super chat. Go ahead.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Y'all know I love these conversations. I love trying to find a happy medium, even if we don't agree. It's definitely a beneficial discourse. So you already know Don J is a great host.
Let's get it.
And I appreciate being here.
100. Rob.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Rob. What am I talking about? The name about the show?
No, you just give your final thoughts and then your IG.
Oh no, the show was lit. I mean, the first topic I didn't fucking really understand. It was kind of like weird, but everything else was chill. Yeah. We got fired up, and yo, the boys in the comment section are dope as fuck. Like, so I don't know what she's talking about. But yeah, show was lit as always.
And then what's your IG?
Yeah, it's just Robbie Presley.
All right, Nia.
It was good listening to all y'all different opinions. There's some stuff like I understand and like respect, but my opinions are the same. It's just how it is. Like, I respect y'all, and I do look at my topics, so my opinions in a different light, and I understand that. And my IG is nia.mk.
All right, Gabby.
Yeah, it was a great conversation. Really do respect everybody's thoughts and choices and all that. All right, yeah. So my Instagram is Gabriella Angelica.
So much opinions. No, we need facts, not opinions.
All right. Hold on. We got a super chat.
Everyone got an opinion.
Everybody got an asshole and an opinion.
Yeah,
facts. Oh my God. Solo he says, Miss Blue, I bet you look. Hold on. Wait. What the fuck? I bet you look more of a man than I do without makeup. Goddamn. Hold yourself. Goddamn. Solo, chill out. Damn. Wait, you want to shoot back?
The shit.
Anything?
No pussy.
So unattractive where men act like that.
Yeah, you gotta talk in the mic.
You gotta talk in the microphone.
Hey, no cap though.
I thought I
Comments
was
like
done.
That are why women are so aggressive. And
Okay, listen. There's nothing fake about me.
Hold on, let her get a talk. Let her go ahead.
There's nothing fake about me. This is my hair. Everything that you're seeing, I'm absolutely fucking beautiful, and you can bet me on that. I'll go wash my face right now.
Oh, God.
But you don't have nothing better else to say, so you're gonna come for me for my looks. But I don't give a fuck because I'm actually very content with myself.
She said you don't get no pussy. All right. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you want to follow anyone that was on the panel today, they link to their Instagram will be in the description below. Join the Patreon army, cop the fucking red pill game, and we out.
It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship question to the email down below with a screenshot of your Cash App so I know you paying your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your mom freaking ding with the BS. And you already know. Reclaim Your Throne. Reclaim your throne.